Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Live at 4:45. As you can see, it's not dark behind me, so it is not 4:45 in the morning. It's like 9:05. But I was laying in bed this morning, and my son, my 6-year-old son, has a tendency every once in a while to sneak upstairs early in the morning and crawl into bed. And he was all cuddled up next to me, and all of our kids, all 10 of my kids have done that in the course of their growing up years, and for me it's a really special thing, and especially knowing that this is our last, and pretty soon he won't be doing it anymore. And I was like, you know what? There's one morning a week that I just need to breathe in these moments, and this morning was one of those moments. So no 4:45 in the morning, but we're doing it now, and just got the good word from Punxsutawney Phil. I don't know if you guys ever seen Groundhog Day, but he's the real deal. And according to news flashes this morning, Phil came out, the good old groundhog, and did not see his shadow. Well, you know what that means? That means we're gonna have an early spring. And I'm a firm believer in old Punxsutawney Phil. So, being a man of good faith, you might have noticed if you've been following along to Live at 4:45s, I shaved my winter protection. That's right, got rid of the beard. I'm ready for spring. Bring it on. Let's get her done. But along with that, I was thinking about Groundhog Day, and man, there are so many relevant applications for life in that movie. And I love Bill Murray. And if you watch that movie, I'm just going to do a quick synopsis of the breakdown, because I believe it's a wonderful example of how we sometimes look at life, and yet what is really of value. This guy, as a newscaster, he's selfish, he's a jerk, it's all about him, and he gets set up to Punxsutawney, and he's all upset, just can't believe he got this stupid little assignment up in this Podunkville, Pennsylvania town, and gets up there, and he's treating everybody like complete garbage. He's treating his cameraman like garbage, treating the girl that he is attracted to, but it's all about him. It's what makes him happy, and through the course of this day, we see him treat everybody just terrible. And he goes home after that day of just being a complete jerk, of being a complete self-centered guy, and goes to this hotel where he treats everybody badly, and he crawls into bed and he goes to sleep, and he wakes up the next morning to the same alarm music, to the same newscasters saying the same things. And over the course of the next couple hours, in horror, he realizes that he is experiencing the same day, February 2nd, all over again. And he's upset, he's mad, he hates it, and he's treating everybody worse. And over the course of the next few days, it just keeps happening. It just keeps repeating over and over and over again. And at first he's mad, he's upset, he gets depressed, and then he starts thinking, well, man, if I'm going to be doing this, then it's all about me. So he eats what he wants, he takes what he wants, he treats people how he wants, and he's going through this whole experience where it's all about me, and if I'm going to have to be stuck here, then I'm just going to, I'm going to live it up. And, he's got this crush on this girl, so he's trying to hook up with this girl, and he learns how to ice carve, he learns how to play the piano, he learns all these things of ways that he's trying to impress this girl. And yet this girl, for some reason, he just can't do the right thing. When he gets right down to the end of the day, she just isn't overly enthused with who he is, because down deep at the core, who he really is, he's still selfish, he's still self-centered, he's still thinking about only what he wants and what he needs. And over the course of time, lots of time, and it's just like us, we're stubborn and we're thick-skulled and we don't get it. He didn't get it, and he just gives up on her finally, because he says it's not going to work. And somewhere in the course of time, he starts seeing other people. He starts seeing other people's needs, and he starts focusing on others. He helps the elderly with a flat tire. He helps somebody get their cat out of a tree. He helps the mayor who's choking on his food be able to breathe again. And over the course of time, he begins to focus in on others. And the more he begins to focus in on others, the more that he becomes fulfilled, the greater that his joy is. And finally, on a day long after he'd begun this, on February 2nd, over and over and over and over again. The whole day, his day is serving others. His day is uplifting others. His day is speaking truth about others. His day is about finding ways to serve others. And through the course of this day, this girl who he's tried to impress in all these other ways watches him, observes him, and falls in love with him in a matter of a day because of what and how he was treating others. And he wasn't even trying to impress her anymore. It's the same in our lives. It's the same with our relationships. If we're in it for us, it will never be a fulfilled relationship. We have to focus on others. We have to be willing to serve others. We have to be willing to look to the good of others, the happiness of others. How can we make their day better? How can we make their day brighter? And by doing that, it will inadvertently make our day better. It will fulfill us. And Bill walked out of that day into a relationship and into a life of true fulfillment. A life where he was willing to serve and to bring joy to others. May that be our goal. May that be our desire. May we go out today on February 2nd, the day that Punxsutawney Phil did not see his shadow, and may we bring joy to those around us. Hope you guys have a great day. Wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, you know what I'm going to say. Love it. Live it. Make it count.